I heard it's tough over there in Baltimore. Somebody tried to hold me accountable. Why strong and safe? I'm going to read that super chat shortly. Thank you, my friend. Somebody tried to hold me accountable in my email. They said, Anton, are you scared to hold Baltimore accountable? I said, who's scared? Who's scared? I know you ain't talking to me. I know you ain't talking to me. I already had Baltimore on my list. But since you called me out, let me do a little bit of exploring, right? And so as soon as I did that, y'all know how when you talk on the phone or when you read an email and when you mention something, it's almost like your algorithm start being recommending stuff that you mentioned, and I start getting stuff popping up on my timeline about Baltimore like that. I started getting stuff popping up on my timeline about Baltimore like that. Let's see what Baltimore is talking about. I'm curious. This is within a day. All of this stuff that I'm sharing with you is within 24 to 48 hours. Let's have a conversation about Baltimore.
Surveillance video captures the moments leading up to the attack of a man riding a scooter in South Baltimore, part of a disturbing weekend trend across the city. Now, City Council member Eric Costello, who represents that district, is laying out his frustration in a fiery letter to the mayor's office.
Fox 45's Rebecca Pryor joins us live with his response tonight. Rebecca?
Well, according to Councilman Costello, that attack is just one of 49 incidents like it that took place across the city this weekend. He is
Wait. One of 49 robbery instances that took place across the city on the weekend. So wait a minute. Baltimore is just as bad, if not worse, than Chicago, Southside? Southside? Wait. One of 49. One of 49. Messi, I'm going to read that super chat shortly. One of 49. Are you telling me that this is one of 49 instances that happened over past weekend? Okay, Baltimore, you on my radar now.
Is now demanding that this troubling trend be addressed and those suspects arrested. Another harrowing overnight attack in South Baltimore caught on home surveillance camera. After nearly hitting a man riding a scooter, two cars trap the victim, and several suspects jump out, demanding he hand over his phone and wallet. The victim agrees, then darts off as the suspects follow close behind.
I didn't think somebody would rob somebody on a scooter.
It makes me feel like I need to be thinking twice about where I am in the evening.
It comes on the heels of a similar...
Wait. They set up homie on a scooter? You see the second car coming in and blocking him in? Baltimore, y'all that desperate? Now listen, I am a fan of The Wire. The Wire is my favorite series of all time. But I didn't know it was really like that in the streets in Baltimore. Wait. Y'all running up in black cars on a dude that's on a scooter? No way. Listen, I've heard of break-ins. I know over there in California, they following people home from the luxury store. I didn't know that y'all was running up on scooter riders. Y'all setting up the scooter riders, so y'all sitting over there and y'all riding in the scooter lane on purpose on the opposite side of the street? Okay, Baltimore. We definitely going to bring y'all to the front of the congregation. Let's see what's happening.
Suspects follow close behind.
I didn't think somebody would rob somebody on a scooter.
It makes me feel like I need to be thinking twice about where I am in the evening.
It comes on the heels of a similar crime spree last week. BPD reporting half a dozen carjackings and armed robberies stretching from Canton to Federal.
That sounds scary. If somebody is screaming and y'all just doing random carjackings, you know, one of the things that I wanted to do, I wanted to take once a week, go over to and visit a different place every single week. Once a week, go over and visit a different place every single week. And I wanted to see what was happening in the streets, but I ain't scared, but I'm a little bit more cautious than I usually would be. I mean, I run around with security, but good God. Y'all telling me I can't go and visit these places? Anton need to be a little bit more careful. Keep your Apple Watch on. Stay in your own city. See, I'm very comfortable in my city. I'm very comfortable. People was trying to get on me about being at a gas station at night yesterday. I'm very, very comfortable in my city. And let's be clear. Just because you don't see them, don't mean that they not there. Just because you don't see them, don't mean that they not there. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. I think I'm about to go on tour.
Hill, where a woman screams,
"It's scary."
Following an attack on an innocent dog walker, rattling residents.
They need to come up with a tangible plan to solve this, and it needs to happen quickly.
And Councilman Eric Costello,
BPD wasn't aware of that incident.
agrees.
It's wildly frustrating is that citizens across the city are being terrorized and BPD needs to do something about it.
Costello criticizing BPD for a lack of investigating, claiming after the most recent attack taking place directly beside the highly secured Federal Reserve Bank, detectives never following up with the victim or searching for surveillance video.
It's ridiculous that no one bothered to reach out to either of them to get camera footage. There are HD cameras all over the Federal Reserve Bank of Richmond campus.
In a fiery letter sent to Baltimore's Deputy Mayor for Public Safety, Anthony Barksdale, Costello writing, quote, "These violent individuals need to be arrested and this pattern of crimes needs to be ended. Although his trust a tangible plan will be put in place."
I'm confident in Deputy Mayor Barksdale, but I've lost confidence in the administration's ability to manage this problem.
Wait. Hold on, wait. You're a city council member. One thing that I know for sure and two things for certain is that the city council, in a lot of instances, is more powerful than the mayor in most cities. I know that for a fact. I know that for sure. The city council is, in a lot of instances, a lot more powerful than the mayor. The mayor has power. The city council is just as responsible. They're the ones that allocate all of the funds and the resources as far as where it is that you need to do as far as balancing the city budget. They have to approve it. Shout out to Avon Barksdale.
The administration's ability to manage this problem.
Shaky.
Passing the
along with
blame.
many of the residents he serves.
I have spent every waking moment over the last 5 days fielding phone calls, text messages, and emails from residents who don't feel safe. People are scared to come out of their home in the middle of broad daylight. That is insane.
We're tired of all the talk and no action.
Let me see what else is happening in Baltimore. I'm not familiar. Let me see what's going on over here.
Car thefts have been a problem across Baltimore this year. City police have reported more than 9,000 car thefts, nearly triple the amount through this time last year. One woman shared her headache with Fox 45 News after her car was stolen twice.
Taking stuff out from people that's really working hard. I didn't steal to get this vehicle. I worked hard to get it. And I need somebody to be held accountable for it. Whether it's the parents, something has to give.
The woman says teens stole her car and police told her they couldn't charge the teens because of their age. Fox 45's Amy Simpson shares her frustration with the juvenile justice system.
A victim of auto theft, not once, but twice. Tanika Gaskin.
Kia Boys is over there in Baltimore running it up. Kia Boys is over there in Baltimore. They not just taking the cars, they carjacking too, though.
Catching the second crime on doorbell camera Sunday night. This Baltimore woman tells Fox 45 News she had just recovered her car from the...
Not the Crocs with the dollar signs on the front of them. Not the Crocs with the dollar signs on them. Good God. I know he's supposed to be focusing on Baltimore, but good God, girl. They said we're going to record these Crocs because we don't want to get her on camera. We want to protect her identity.
First crime days before.
They constantly just taking the car. I just got it back on the 19th.
Gaskin's car was stolen the first time about 6 weeks ago, back on September 14th. Baltimore police recovering the vehicle that same day, here along North Charles Street, saying officers followed the stolen car into this parking garage.
It was only one way in and one way out, so that's how they got caught by the police.
BPD arresting 2 teen boys that day. a 15-year-old and a 17-year-old.
All right. So Aaron said yesterday that they need to be adults at 13 years old. Okay, cool. I'm going to be reading Super Chat shortly. And so you got a 15 and a 17-year-old that's out here running the streets. And they decided that they want to go become Kia boys. They stealing cars and doing damage all across the entire United States of America.
Really wow. Gaskin sharing these videos of what her car looked like. A busted tire, ignition, and interior a mess. This victim also sharing some of what investigators allegedly told her.
It was in a high-speed chase. It was involved in a few robberies.
But despite two teens.
So they stole her car, went into a high-speed chase. It was involved in a couple of robberies, the whole 9 yards. So this is what's happening over in Baltimore, right? At least when Chicago get their criminals, they do arrest them and they let them free on bail. Baltimore cops, the police said that these kids, they calling them kids, 15 and 17-year-olds. Remember what Aaron said yesterday? These kids took her car, did a few robberies, went on a high-speed chase, and then they followed them into the garage where they arrested them. Okay? You can't make this up. This is exactly what's being communicated to us.
It's being arrested by police. According to this auto theft victim, it's unclear if accountability will come.
And then the other day they told me that they were no longer able to prosecute the case.
This woman telling Fox 45 News she's distraught over all of it.
They had a case against them and things of that nature, and they just told me that because they juveniles, they couldn't really charge them.
This is America. This is America. They know that the car was being used in robberies, theft, high-speed chases, so on and so forth. They damaged the car, completely destroyed it. And the police are saying that they let them go because they are minors. They're technically still kids, and they cannot prosecute them, so they just let them go. You cannot make this up. You cannot make this up. They let them go. They had them. They arrested them. They have the evidence of them doing a lot of these different things. And they let them go because they were minors. That's insane. That is insane. What other city do y'all need me to address and see what's going on out here in these streets?
And that's my problem. Like, it's nothing but juveniles that's out here just happening these kids in Hyundais and just taking them as if it's their cars.
Today, Fox 45 News sending questions to the Baltimore City State's Attorney's Office about the pair of teens arrested. How long were these suspects in custody? What charges were these suspects facing? And why were these charges dropped? A spokesperson for the state's attorney's office replying with one line. Due to Maryland's shielding law, we are unable to share information about cases prosecuted in the juvenile system.
Our system is a joke. I ain't even scared no more. I ain't even scared. If I ever get locked up, I already know that I got enough money that I'm going to be fine. I'm black in America and I got money. You can forget it. I'm never going to jail. I'm never going to jail. I ain't even got to worry about it. I'm never going to jail. I don't want to hear anything about y'all talking about systematic racism and oppression is keeping y'all down and locked up. I don't want to hear nothing. I don't want to hear anything about systematic oppression, racism, anything going on out here in these streets. I do not want to hear it at all. Not even a little bit.
Leaving Gaskins still without a car and without answers. Another resident frustrated over juvenile crime in Baltimore City.
It's like a slap in the face. They can commit these crimes, get put on probation for about a few days, and then next thing you know, the charge is getting dropped. Or it's
now, if I defend myself or I defend my property, you know what's going to be happening with y'all? Y'all going to be out here protesting. If I defend myself or I defend my property, y'all will be out here protesting, talking about the police ain't ish. And y'all will be holding them accountable. And it's all going to be white people's fault. That's a fact.